Or which is a little bonus thing if you talk to Yosuke. He gives you some dialogue, but he also he can take you back to the shopping district. There's not really a reason to go back to the shopping district, but there's something I want to show off there. Because if you go in here, somewhere around here. There you go. There is Yosuke's dungeon weapon. It is completely outdated right now. I just recently remembered that was a thing I forgot to do, so there you go. Also, one unfortunate thing is that Victory Cry does not affect the party. It does affect, it only affects Soji, but that means Soji can go a lot more all out, so it's worth it, I think. So I've also cleaned out the bathhouse, and I've cleaned out the castle. I have not done the bathhouse boss, but I just wanted to show you I've fused a couple of Persona with the things that I need. This guy got Diorama and Tetrakarn, and Huapao got Victory Cry and Trafuri. And then I picked up Undyne just to give me some source of ice, because no matter what I tried, I could not fuse something with ice. So I just threw my hands up and grabbed something from the compendium. Oh yeah, I also picked up Ose for physical strikes. Because, like with ice, I couldn't for the life of me get something to roll with proper physical. I probably should have picked Ares back up, and I might actually go do that right now. And besides that, these are all just Persona for their Arcana for leveling. I think I will pick back up Ares, because I actually worked hard to fuse a good Ares, but he immediately got fused into Huapo. Assuming I can find the dude. There he is. And you can see here I actually got quite a good one. I was trying for like 3 hours to get both Repel Wind and Victory Cry to pop on him, and it didn't work. I tried and I tried and tried, and it didn't work. No, you can't. And honestly, there's actually going to be a Persona I am going to need to put all of my work in. And I do mean it when I say all of my work. I'm going to have to get him to inherit 4 specific skills in a Tri-Fusion. That's gonna be quite a thing. So, yeah. Yep, pretty much. I just wanted it on Ares so that I would have Victory Cry on a Persona that had no weaknesses. But honestly, the ultimate Persona I'm gonna try to make with Victory Cry, I couldn't shield its weakness anyway, so meh. Also, Kanji is as cute as ever. But he gets really upset when we have to go back there. Well, he didn't this time. They have a couple of different things they can say about the dungeons. When I first took Kanji back, he got really upset and said he didn't want to go. Also, the only dialogue you missed was the tutorial for putting party members in, since we have 5 now. Which wasn't very entertaining. It was basically, hey, you know how you have 4 people you can swap in and out now? I will no longer auto-form a party for you. You have to talk to them to put them back in your party. And that was about it. And we got this thing to deal with now.
There's one enemy. Smash on you.
Oh yeah, and a couple people learned a couple of skills, but it was nothing. Nothing. This was the most important skill that people learned. Yukiko can now revive dead party members.
It's over. There. So persistent.
One enemy.
So yeah, Ares is going to be our physical hitter.
Come on down. Damn, couldn't finish it.
So this dude hits a little hard. Let's see.
Throw down. Persona.
Let's get Yukiko buffed up. It's very strange. I'm not really sure what's going on there. Alright, let me see here. Don't mind me, I'm just looking for something specific. So that will be nice to have. Apparently I don't actually have it on me, which is a little unfortunate. This'll do though.
Persona.
Let's get Kanji buffed to the gills.
It ain't going down.
Basically, the main difference between Kanji and Chie, which I have discussed before, I discussed it more in hits, but to be a bit more direct, Kanji is more useful against bosses, while Chie is more useful against random shadows in the dungeon. Because Chie doesn't really get a lot of good ways to deal with Shin doesn't get a lot of good ways to deal with single targets.
Persona.
That's partly why I prefer having Kanji around, is I can deal with the party I can deal with the enemy parties myself, so I prefer having his stronger hits around. Since Yukiko's got healing down, we're gonna try to cheese the boss out a little bit. Kanji, darling, please stop missing.
Counting on you. Come on down! Go!
There we go!
Now's our chance for a beatdown! My turn! Bring it on!
Also, yes, Kanji is in fact carting around a desk.
Counting on you! That's some thick skin!
Persona!
Alright. Let's be a little bit nasty to this thing.
on down! Lay down and die already!
That, by the way, is why the shields are awesome. It's unfortunate. The main problem I have with the shields is just that they're
Counting on you! Persona!
you can only apply them to one person at a time.
It's over. There. Super
They're also abhorrently expensive, but that doesn't really matter much to Soji. To be fair with Yukiko, it's mostly just to give her buffs, so
Persona!
huh, interesting. I wasn't aware of that.
Come on down! Lay down and die already!
I stand corrected then. I wasn't aware. I've literally never used Chie. So,
Thick skin!
Persona. There. So persistent.
alright. Let's have some fun.
Persona! Damn, couldn't finish it!
Oh, Yuki-chan, that was
I don't think I'm ever taking that charm off of Yukiko. It's just worked so well for me.
Throw down! Damn, it's not going down.
Persona. There.
Just enough.
Persona! Dead? Come on down!
Kanji shouldn't need the attack buff
Couldn't
again
finish it.
this fight.
Throw down!
This thing should be dead. There we go.
That should do it.
I just have a lot of fun buffing Kanji to the gills and then letting him wreck face. I was honestly really hoping that the reflected poison shot was gonna kill him, but I was very disappointed that it didn't. One of my priorities is to get Heat Riser on a persona of Soji's, because then if you hit a Kanji with a Heat Riser and just let him go to town, it's kind of obscene what he can do. And of course, like with every other dungeon, his ultimate weapon is that, well, not ultimate weapon, but look at that thing. I do like that it buffs his magic a little bit, but Kanji needs every bit of help he can get. And honestly, the hit and attack are good enough for it. And that's... Oh, that's a... The coals down there? I think that was the coals. Anyway, so that is the last of the bathhouse. I will be back here off screen when we get the quests for the items here, but other than that, that's the last we'll be seeing this dungeon. And we are actually done in the completely done in the TV for a while as well. I'd visit you more often if it didn't consume my entire time slot, Teddy. Sorry.
Welcome home.
And Nanako is ready to social link. We're actually pretty close to maxing out Justice, so let's go ahead and finish that out.
Yeah.
This is her rank 7 if it actually goes into a proper link, I'm not sure. No, just a chat. Nanako seems to have pretty high requirements as well. I think there actually is a manhole cover weapon in this game. I could be completely wrong, but I feel like I saw that somewhere. Also, speaking of questions that, you have no idea. And to be fair, Kanji's not really a troublemaker. He's just really, distressed. I think this is the right answer. Also, just in case, this entire channel is a no spoilers for the current game policy. Yep. Since it is S-Link points, I need the right answer. But yeah, just... Oh, it's from Hamlet. Okay. That was actually my first guess. But I was like, no, it's probably ham radio, right? I'd be really shocked if Japanese school children knew about Hamlet, not gonna lie. And we get social link points. And an expression we don't need. No, and okay. A, no. B, why do I care? Or I just didn't want to bother with it? You do realize I'm in 2 after-school clubs, right?
Wait.
Fine, fine. Hiya, princess. This is a but thou must section, because I believe this actually is opening up another social link for us. That being said, if anybody tried this on me, I would just get laughed right in their face. I'm not cleaning up after the rest of the school, and unless you're threatened to expel me, there's no way you can get me to do it. Next Nanako Day is next time she's actually available. Because last night we hung out with her to raise her points straight up, and she's ready to rank up again. I will say that this is one of the things that I understand the absolute least about Japanese culture. Just the whole thing of, like, it's not my job to keep your school clean, and I didn't I didn't choose to come to school. So why is it my responsibility to put any work into this thing I'm being forced into with people I may not even like? It's just one of those things I can never really comprehend. Like, I'm not saying, like, Japanese culture is bad. It's just culture. Culture is just as it is most of the time. But this is one of those things that I will never fully be able to understand. How did you get into this school? I'm pretty sure you can't just walk into school. Oh, that's why. Hopefully more kids not get kidnapped then. Yeah, so he wanted to know if the gauze could wait until next week. That was not the thing I paid attention to. Cripes, we got in trouble if we even set foot out of the school gates without permission. I think it was Kitano? I think that's right. Yeah. Like, I was paying attention to the thing he actually said about the gauze. I wasn't paying attention to what his name was. Well, the thing with a salaryman is you're getting paid. Like, whether you're whether the stuff should be in your job description is a different problem, but you're getting paid. I don't see the point of giving extra responsibilities for other people for no reason. If it was extra responsibilities for myself, sure. Make me clean up my desk, have me help clean up maybe my classroom. Those things I can understand. The rest I just don't. But to be fair, I would have just if they tried to push that on me in school, I would have just completely skipped it and walked out. I hated the vast majority of my classmates and teachers, so I wasn't gonna put any of my actual effort into any of them. Especially because I didn't even want to go to school most of my life, because most of my schools were god-awful. They didn't actually teach you anything. Any questions got you ridiculed or told to just read the book. I thought he said weeks, not months. Was it next month then? Because I'm almost certain I only saw 1 week. But apparently it wasn't weeks at all. 2 months. Huh, okay. I really was not paying attention to what he was saying then. But yeah, I guess for my school, the reason I hated is that my school was the type of school that, if I said, hey, I don't understand what the textbook is saying, can I get help? They would tell me to just read the textbook and figure it out on myself. So, I've never really had any good connections to school. The 2 stats I don't need increased. I mean, if somebody has to stay and watch the room, you would be going alone anyway instead of in pairs, wouldn't you? That said, I do like the fact that the class votes who's on the cleaning committee. At least that's somewhat more fair. I say somewhat because I know firsthand how rude a class can be. And how unfair it can be for things like that. So we got a rather familiar looking dude here. Also, can an underage student actually work in a liquor store? That's actually something I don't know. Like, I know for a fact they can't sell liquor, but are they allowed to, like, work in there? Like, sweeping and mopping and stuff? Because everything I heard, they're just flat out not even allowed to be on the premises. Oh. That's actually a pretty good thing. If it's something that actually, like, looks good on your record, I can see a reason to having motivation for it. I mean, there might be some people who want to do it just to help out, and, like, props to those people. But that's a good thing as well, that actually taking on that responsibility reflects well on you. Oh yeah, this is Saki's brother. You'll have to forgive me if I don't sound invested at all, because quite frankly, I'm not. Sure, leave. As you can probably tell from the portrait art, he is in fact a social link. He is, I think, one of the most boring social links in the game. Like, it isn't even a matter of him being a twit to you, which he is. And that's one reason I dislike him, even though it does make sense why he's
Welcome home.
not the nicest dude, but I just find him exceedingly mind-numbingly dull. Good thing I'm not in Japan then. Though honestly, to be fair, when I did go to school, if they had extracurricular clubs, I most likely would have joined them. Because they actually would have been fun at that point. And, you know, we would have actually had them. Let's go ahead and hang out with Dojima. I can't actually think of anybody who needs the social link points. I think everybody's ready to rank up at school, so... Also, yeah, I picked the brain back up for Dojima. Every time I play this game, I start talking about my Horde school life. But honestly, for as bad as Soji's can be at times, I kind of envy it. Speaking of ready to rank up. There's Yosuke, who is, kind of out of it. You alright? Clubs. Blech. That same old attitude, huh? Ko didn't look all that good either. So I think we're gonna go with Ko, just because we can rank Yosuke up on off days, and we can't do that with Ko. If I was in Persona 4, I'd probably go to the music club. I'm not really a big drama actor, and I don't like athletic crap at all, so... I think I definitely have gone for the band club, because that actually seemed like it'd be fun. So let's see if we can figure out what's wrong with Ko. Well, the teacher's here, but I don't... Oh, there's Ko. Why aren't you in uniform? Also, I love the dude's just like running behind Ko, completely ignoring him. Well, that explains why Ko's in a funk. Yeah, the thing we have maxed increased.
Yo.
Stop wearing your cleats in here, Daisuke. I'm not buffing out those scratches. It's good to know. I do know some about Japanese culture because of how many Japanese themed games I've played, but I'm very much an American person. So there's a lot that I miss. And apparently my school days were actually quite abnormal compared to a lot of people I've talked to, so there's also that. I think one of the funniest things I've ever seen was the sheer abject horror on a friend's face when I told them that I've never been in an after-school club and didn't know how they ran. The person looked like I ran over their dog in front of them. It was actually kind of funny. You okay, Ko? Well, he's okay enough to make fun of us, so he's probably fine. Woohoo! Princess is our Japanese tutorial fairy! Ko is a sweetie. We're right here with you, boy. It'll be okay. I guess Ko means health or something? That's debatable, though I appreciate the intent behind it. Oh. Ouch. So Ko being given up was for his own sake. That's always a hard one. That said, part of me wants to take this kid and shake him violently by his shoulders.
Thanks, man.
We're almost done with strength. Oh yeah.
All right, let's go home.
Tomorrow I should actually head to the shopping district and sell the stuff and see if I can find that girl who wants to be freed of snacks.
Welcome home.
Hey.
She's one of those I think that takes a couple of days, so seemed like a good idea. There we go. Next time Dojima is available, he will be ready to rank up. Yeah, that is pretty nice. Also, I actually should have kept my list of the requests, because I had a list of the requests up so I could see what requests were where, because I was debating actually doing all of the requests in the game. But I forgot to pull the list up. I agree, but it's nice to have Dojima actually acknowledge that you live every so often. Food!
Ooh, the instant noodles really hit the spot.
You know, the rainy season's just about here.
Oh, I can start kanji socialing
Isn't
today.
it a little early?
Once it starts, it'll be raining every night. We'll have to keep a constant eye on the Midnight Channel.
Crap, I didn't even think of that. Well, so it goes. I thought you were worried about the rain because of the school campout.
Why are you so excited about that?
That's right, it's the first time for you two.
You realize the only purpose of the school campout is to develop a love for one's hometown and young people, right?
Yeah, they tell us that up front, so?
Well, you see, the way we supposedly develop that love is by picking up trash off the mountain.
Picking up trash? Develop a love my ass, that's slave labor!
Well, the night's kind of fun. We cook our own meals with mess kits and sleep in tents.
Sounds kind of like hell to me.
The four of us are in the same group.
The same group, huh? Does that mean we sleep together at night too?
Oh, Yosuke, you closeted idiot.
You wish. Guys and girls sleep in different tents. I'm warning you, if you leave your tent at night, you'll be expelled on the spot.
This gets worse and worse. I thought it was gonna be fun.
It's only for one night, and we disband before noon the next day. It doesn't last very long.
Still sounds horrible.
Oh, we did have some fun at the river before going home last year.
Do they let you go swimming?
I think so. There's always someone who takes a dip, although we didn't.
I see.
Yeah.
So you can swim in the river.
Like, that'd be a thing I'd call out sick for legitimately, because, having to do stuff on a mountaintop, I would probably be so sick the whole day. I would not be able to breathe. Like, I would be physically unable to breathe properly. Like I said, these sections of the game are made a lot more tolerable when you know that Yosuke is, as I've said before, so closeted he's having tea parties in Narnia. But it's still... they just go a little over the top with it. To the point that, like, it stops even being funny after a while. Like, yeah, a shameless perv can be a little amusing for a bit, but... after a while, it just gets boring and out of place and awful. There was one character that I actually really liked who was a shameless pervert, because while he was a shameless pervert, he was honestly a very genuine and sweet dude. So it, like, everybody knew he meant no harm and he wouldn't actually do anything to make people unhappy and uncomfortable. But I can't remember who that character was. a couple new accessories. That's up for debate. Reduces the chance of silence, fear. If that was SP, that'd actually be useful. Sort of. That gives you the counter skill, but in your accessory. Did I get any armor? No. And whatever... He might have offered Soji and Yosuke a better weapon. No, it doesn't look like it. Yeah, I guess we just got some stuff that we didn't unlock selling the first batch. Alright, let's see if that girl's at the river plain. Floodplain, riverbed, whatever. I don't know if she'll actually show up if it's raining or not. I don't like Sojiro. I'm just gonna be flat out honest about that. I think second half of the game Sojiro is better, and I think Sojiro in the latter 4 social links is better, but I don't like Sojiro as a whole, especially considering his main introduction was a very, very creepy version of the "have I mentioned I'm heterosexual today?" homophobia crap. Because the thing where he tells Akira that he doesn't take guys' numbers and he doesn't let guys ride in his car, either A, you're telling your nephew about your sex life, which is deeply disturbing, creepy, and unnecessary, or B, you feel there's a reason that Akira should be worried about you actually hitting on him, despite the fact that would make you a pedo, and that's even more creepy and disturbing. No, I don't. Because Sojiro is not Coffee Dad until like the latter third of the game. He's just an insufferable twit the whole rest of the game. He's rude and he's nasty and he's awful and I don't like him at all.
It is alive.
One sec. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. The same thing with, I feel about Sojiro is the opposite I feel about Ryuji. Is that, Sojiro was actually likable in the latter third of the game, and at that point, I liked that version of Sojiro, even if I still think his intro was deeply disturbing and creepy. Ryuji unfortunately got the reverse treatment where early on Ryuji was really good and in his social links he was really good, and then when you get to the later part of the game he's just a complete insufferable twat. It's very unfortunate. Honestly, like, I like Dojima better than I like Sojiro because at least Dojima has a reason for being the way he is. Like, Sojiro literally has no reason to be so cruel and honestly kind of borderline abusive to your character. There's literally no reason he has to act that way to you. And at least Dojima is trying. Okay, so where's the dude I need to talk to for this? I thought it was on the second floor of this building. Maybe it's on the second floor of the practice building. I admit part of why I like Dojima is that his, where are the stairs? Is that his, oh, Kanji's not actually here today. Maybe you can't do it on a rainy day. Part of why I like Dojima more is that Dojima actually shows his improvements in the plot earlier on. And like I said, Sojiro does as well, but it's much later. Coffee Dad is Sojiro. He's the dude, air quotes, taking care of your character in Persona 5, by which I mean he shoves you in a drafty attic and is rude as all get out to you. I need to find the girl that wanted... Oh, the one that wanted an angel statue was in our classroom. She's the one who wanted the board. And then our teacher's on the edge. And, like, I don't disagree with that, but honestly, I think they just missed their mark completely. Like, sorry, but if you're being creepily homophobic to your nephew and literally abuses to him, I've got no feelings for you. Like, I can see what their intention behind it was, but they went too far. Especially because, and I'm just going to be blatantly honest here, Sojiro never suffers anything for what he did to you. He doesn't even apologize. He doesn't apologize, he doesn't admit that he was wrong, it's just sort of rug swept and nobody ever mentions it again. Does he apologize? I don't remember. Honestly, at that point, I was just getting so slogged down with the bad writing, I might have forgotten, or it might have been a really crappy apology, but... Yeah, he must have apologized then. Alright, I take that part back then. But honestly, it's just a matter of, while I get with what they were going for, they went too far with it, and they didn't do enough to redeem him for it. He didn't pay enough back to redeem himself for it. But honestly, I expected that considering how outright offensive Persona is with certain issues. Though, like I said, if we actually are only looking at, like, the last third Sojiro, I like him a lot. I think that character is a really good character. It's just the first one is really insufferable. Okay, I take it back then. For some reason, I just remembered that there was really... I don't know why, it felt very underwhelming with Sojiro, but that could have just been the rest of the writing at that point. Chest keys. Oh, trust me, I need the chest keys a lot. And time to give this poll to our weirdo teacher. I've said it before, but I think that's why I'm hardest on Persona 5, is that the rest of the game is so good that the stuff that's really bad stands out starkly, and it's just deeply disappointing and kinda insulting in some cases. That doesn't make it good or excusable, though. Like if you made a game about American culture where this one guy starts out as a very typical attitude for an American man, I wouldn't call that good as well. And, like, I do appreciate that Sojiro apologizes for it, but I guess I felt like it never really felt that he changed his outlook. But again, that could be just me misremembering, because, as I said before, the writing took such a nosedive on certain aspects in the final part of the game, a lot of it blurred together. But I do like Sojiro, don't worry about that. I just don't like early Sojiro. I'll take your word for that one. Okay, so we can't start Kanji's thing, apparently, because the dude's not around here. I don't think any of our social link parties wants to hang out. Oh, there's another floor. Why do I always think there's only 2 floors to this place? There was something else I was gonna say, but... Oh, right, the problem I have with Sojiro, yeah, that's probably why. The problem I have with Sojiro is actually quite similar to the problem I have with Rise in this game. Except Sojiro actually becomes tolerable and likable, and Rise does not. Red's group A, Gray's group B. I'm gonna need to write this down, see if I can figure this out. White, orange, and white, green, and pink. Interesting. Group A is red, white, and green. And Group B is gray, orange, and pink. I don't... Is it Group A? Because white and red makes pink, red and green I think makes orange, and white and black would make gray. Would it be Group A? Let's see if I'm right. Well, technically, no, I'm not right. What? What? Okay. Sure. Why not? I got more chest keys for it. So he'll have another quest for us later, I think. For now, I'm gonna just see if I can find the person who actually triggers it. Probably Daisuke. Yeah, I fully agree. He's kind of amusing in a game, but I would probably punt the dude right out a window if I had to deal with him in my day-to-day life. Makes sense. Also, that was rather depressing. Okay, I guess there's just nothing for me to do today. That's a little interesting. Because nobody seemed like they were available. Let me go check on Yosuke again. I don't think Ai's here. No, Ai is still here. I will say that I really, really love the Phantom Thief angle, though. I really want to play that game for all the problems I have with it. Alright, let's see if we can unlock Moon today then, I guess.
What?
Yes, you have to directly just straight up ask her out.
Hey,
It's thankfully not going to immediately lock you into a romantic thing. That would be incredibly rude and mean of the game, but you do have to ask her out to start the social link, which is very meh. Oh, that might be good for raising courage. Alright, let's go to Aya. Hopefully it won't rain tomorrow so I can actually start Kanji's social link. Oh, alright. I forgot that I forgot that they actually are that even starting the social link. Yeah, it was his social link is available on 6/9. But I forgot that you couldn't even start the social link unless it was on a day that they're normally available. It seems a little odd to me to do it that way, especially given that there's no indication of a social link or how to start it most of the time.
oh, welcome home, big bro.
And we're gonna have a Nanako Day!
Yeah.
Nanako rank! I think it's rank 7. The teacher will yell at you for losing a paper? Holy crap, this whole town is awful. Who yells at a 7-year-old for losing a piece of paper? What the actual fuck? Huh, that's the paper Nanako lost. Interesting. So Dojima took it to sign it? I like the fact that Soji just walked over and started rifling through all of Dojima's papers. I'm not gonna lie. I just hope you can keep that promise, Dojima. Oh. Oh, it's a picture of the two of them with baby Nanako. Let's go with this one.
Huh? After Mom died, I was lonely, but I'm not the only one who's sad that Mom's not here anymore. Dad, he was lonely too. I'm sorry, Dad.
Apparently we're on rank 10. I think so anyway. Rank 10's the one I know that's actually voiced. But I could be wrong. We'll find out! I was wrong. Alright. Huh. I guess they just voiced it because that's an important part. Usually they only voice rank 10 though. So 2 more ranks and Nanako will be maxed.
Thank you, big bro.
God, she's so cute.
Good night.
I seriously love the idea that we just tuck Nanako right into bed. Okay, so tomorrow we can start Kanji. If he is only available on Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. Yosuke is up, and so is Ko. Let's go with Ko.
Yo.
So we're getting close to maxing strength as well. Also for I don't actually know. She's just gonna trigger the social link to Stark whenever she feels like it. That's what she meant. She said she'll tell you when she'll let you know when she feels like going. You do have to ask her out before it'll trigger, but once you trigger it, you just gotta sit and wait till she actually is ready to go. She does forcibly take the afternoon slot of the day she picks, though, which is kind of a pain in the ass. But that's really just the refrain of the entire social link with her. It's just the pain in the butt. From her insufferable personality to how you have to start it, to you have to skip class to do it, to how easy it is to reverse it. It's the most miserable social link in the game. So Ko's kind of breaking my heart here. Come on, Ko. You said your family still took care of you, dude. You don't have to think so grim. But then again, with the way he's talking, I wonder if that's all they did, take care. Because he doesn't sound like he has a loving relationship with a pair of adoptive parents. That just kind of occurred to me now. Yeah, nice thought, Daisuke, but we don't even know what their names are. Wait. The envelope's that sharp. Isn't it a fresh letter? The smear seems meaningless. I don't get why he's focused on the smear. But the letter being, like the envelope being that sharp and firm, that means the letter is actually quite recent. Oh. That's actually quite sweet of her, if a bit misled. Yeah, that's quite mature, Ko. Oh, good lord, Daisuke's dropped them down to the level of 5-year-olds. And one more until strength is maxed.
All right.
I don't exactly have a swimsuit, so, nah. Oh god, help! I'm gonna be thrown in the river! Oh, I think you legitimately did throw me in the river! I really hope you dried off before getting home, Soji, or Dojima might have a couple words for you.
Welcome home.
Nanako Day. I like to think Soji just quickly walked in, got a towel, and then mopped up all the water so Nanako wouldn't have to. Alright. Okay, good. I only needed one hangout to progress her this time. I really do need to start working on understanding, but the sooner I max Nanako and Dojima, the less I can worry about it. And honestly, I just need to max the tower before I start fusing things at level 46, which is gonna be a little while. Oh, I can't actually unlock it today. You have to be at school to unlock it. Wednesday it is!
Hello, this is Yukiko.
You have to be in school to actually unlock the Emperor, as far as I'm aware. Because you have to talk to somebody in school to actually unlock the Emperor. So if you don't get it unlocked before summer vacation starts, you're just gonna be cooling your heels. I mean, I could be wrong, but honestly, I wouldn't know how they would unlock it outside of school.
Yes.
So apparently I was wrong a few videos back, and the extra points actually do not carry over on social links. I thought they did, but nope. At least Yukiko gave us a rank up today. Also, I believe you don't get the persona bonus if they call you to hang out like that, because you just get a straight up bonus for accepting it. Though I might have just mashed through it and not notice. Also, doing at least some of the priestess social link before you do the school camp out is actually quite hilarious. I'd assume 1 is the one we need to go with for. I think this is the rank 3. What never fails? No, we're not gonna be doing lovers whatsoever this game. I don't have the patience to put up with it. You're probably right. But I want to make sure that I have the right points first, that I waste as few days as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a reason Yukiko, you need a courage check to try Yukiko's food. Fun fact, this social link in the campout kind of makes me a little nauseous. He probably does, yeah. I mean, with the stuff you can eat from the
Thank you.
fridge.
Oh, big bro.
Oh god, hide it. We don't want Nanako to eat it. Please no, Nanako. God, Nanako is so adorable.
Thank you.
I cannot get over how pure and innocent this little girl is. This is the rudest answer, but I kind of love it. It's okay, Yukiko. We're having fun with you. Your food less so, but you're fine. Yukiko still has not learned anything because, also, it's more like
See you later.
more like 2 years, Yukiko. You still have a year in school to go. Hey, Dojima's here.
Welcome home.
Hey. Ah.
It is kind of annoying that they make you prioritize Dojima or your school friends. But I still don't really need it right now. I could have used it for Ko, but Strength doesn't seem to be having very many hangout days, so I think I'm alright.
Sorry to bother you.
I think this is Dojima's rank 7. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm still rank 4, unfortunately. Tell me what it is anyway, so I can check. You can just give a backup answer if it doesn't work. I do know that he's that proud of this coffee job. Oh, Dojima. Oh god, that's so cute! He's so utterly adorable sometimes. So this is a courage check. Let's see if it's gonna... Yeah. I do like the fact that the best answer is just flat out calling him a coward. Second best answer of the second check is 1. So we'll go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate, but there's not really anything you can do if you don't have your stats. I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't be brave enough to call Dojima wuss to his face. That dude's tall and kind of thick. That's one way to deal with it, I guess, Dojima. Oh god, we're gonna have to babysit a lush. But I do like the fact that he's at least attempting to be cheerful. Even if I don't really think that, drinking with your 17-year-old nephew until you pass out from alcohol is, the most healthy thing. I feel like Soji just kind of rolled him onto the couch and left him there. Put a bottle of water on the table for his inevitable pounding hangover. Oh, we are now officially in summer as well. That is why our model has changed. Everyone is now in their summer uniforms. Yep, everybody has their own summer uniform. So everybody looks different now. Not very different. As you can see, Yukiko mostly just cut her jacket open, I guess? And has a white undershirt under it. I'm not really certain how that top of hers works. I want to actually look at everyone else and see their stuff, Yukiko.
I see.
I kind of hate turning people down because I feel they always make it sound like they feel so depressed. Can you... Oh, that would make... Yeah, if the collar's only attached at the front and not all the way around, that would actually make sense. I've never seen anything like that, but Japanese uniform seems a little curious to me. Oh god, we gotta get it right or everyone's gonna hurt us. I have no idea. Whatever the heck that is. This is kind of a nasty teacher putting Soji on the spot. You do realize that the rest of the class would glare daggers if you got it wrong, right? That's even worse! You're the worst teacher! You're the worst teacher! That is the surest way to breed animosity in your class. That sort of crap will always get people upset at the person in class. Let's see, Yosuke is available. Let's see if Chi is on the roof and see if we can spy her outfit. Also, I think that's why I always forget there's a third floor. Sort of, but you can't actually see it clearly. Is because you can teleport immediately to every floor in this building except floor 3. And I don't really understand why that's the case. Oh, let's progress with Yosuke a bit. He's seeming kind of out of sorts. Once again, leveling the fairy with a fairy.
Let's go.
Also, I'm not really certain why Yosuke wears what he wears. I would think that a shirt underneath your uniform shirt would be too hot, but I can't conceive of a place where summer is not murder your brain levels, so that could just be me. Sounds like Saki may have been nicer than the TV world made her seem. Also, way to be blunt, Soji. I think you could have used a bit more of a subtle thing than punching Yosuke right in the emotions crotch. I didn't really think that Yosuke genuinely caring about Saki like this is sweet. I believe this is their rank. Maybe? Well, now we know why he was so pensive. You got some problems, boy, but you're not a loser. I thought this was the rank where you got to hug him, but I guess not. Now that I don't believe. To genuinely accept your shadow is the first step to
You made me
changing.
realize that.
You're not so helpless as you think, Yosuke. You should give yourself a little bit more credit. Oh, I actually can do it here. Come here, you. Also, this is also why I think, Yosuke's life is actually quite depressing. If he thinks just getting hugged is for girls, that's deeply heartbreaking. Like, I cannot conceive of not being able to hug your friends. Maybe not hug them a lot. They might not be the type that like hugs or touches.
Welcome home.
But I can't conceive of thinking hugging is just for girls. That speaks to a depressing home life for poor Yosuke. Like, just... that really hurts my heart to see. Yep, Nanako's in a cute little sundress. Also, the other reason I'm not too worried about not getting the courage check is, honestly, I don't think it would skip a hangout. Because, see, I have to hang out to progress him to the next level. Honestly, I think even if I did get the courage check, I still would have had to hang out to progress to get it progressed to the next level, so it doesn't really matter. Luckily, we can get kanji tomorrow, I hope. Can you not just have your parents call you in sick? His social link becomes available on the 9th, but because it's on the second of the 2 days that you can actually start it, it doesn't become available until the next week. Because as I said before, you have to be in school to be able to start Kanji's social link. And as Pi pointed out, it also has to be a day he's available, and he's only available on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. So since the 9th is a Thursday, you have to wait until the next Wednesday if you don't get it. Okay, so Yusuke either wants to go into the TV or study. Either way, he's not going to be social linking today. And neither is the athletic club because it's raining. Let's see if Yukiko is available. I think I'm going to go Sun, though. Yeah, Yukiko's not available. Also, I don't know what's up with I think you need rank 3 courage to actually ask I out, and you want to do it as soon as possible just because it takes her so long to get her button gear.
Senpai!
So let's go ahead and head to practice. Sun. Oh, don't worry, we'll be attending band practice much more often once we finish with, Ko. Oh, poor Ayane. I know that. I embarrassed myself. I went outside alone. Soji, I got this. Come with me.
Huh? Thank you very much.
Also, I don't think I is actually restricted to the school. I think it's only the 2 culture clubs that are restricted to the school. Because I think everybody else you can hang out with outside of school. They just won't appear until you have their social link actually started. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong on this one, but that's what I think. Because I don't remember having to level I exclusively during the school. Also, we might be playing a little too good for her, Soji. What did it keep into account?
I'm sorry. Thank you very much. I'm so happy.
Yep. It does add the line that you're practicing in the rain. I think it doesn't just show the rain because
Thank you very much.
it would obscure the social link a little. I kind of give it credit for removing the rain during cutscenes. Well, not credit, but it doesn't bother me because they do want to make it where it's as legible as possible. So, since the rain actually comes down quite heavily in Inaba, it makes sense to remove the layer of it for cutscenes. Oh, she's so cute. We will help you, Ayane. We will help you get there.
Goodbye.
And tomorrow is kanji day, unless something actually rips me away from him again.
If you want, you can change the channel.
Oh, he's watching Tanaka. Why is he on? I thought you were only on Sundays, buddy. Also, this entire scene is the most adorable thing, but everything with Nanako is the most adorable thing.
What are you doing?
I actually can't visualize this trick at all.
I saw it. It went like zoom. Do it again. One more time. Okay, my turn now.
So cute. Also, if Nanako's alone so often, maybe you should get her some, like, DVDs, Dojima. You're a police officer. I'm sure you can afford a DVD player and some discs for your child. You can? The way it's... I don't think the game did a bad job describing it, just the way that it's described, it's kind of... It sounds like one of those things I would actually need to see to be able to visualize. I'm usually pretty good with visualizing text, but not always. How is anybody smiling in your class, Maruka? Yeah, exactly. I have no idea. I'm not even really sure what Maruka is asking. To hang. Makes sense, though. Things like pendulum. Hey, even brought it up. Okay, that's a bit too far. That's a going to the school district and get you fired kind of level of comment there. Wow. That's... Is nearly everyone in this town just a straight up asshole? Like, how have you not gotten fired yet? Though I do love the middle image of people just leaning over to whisper ask Soji to the answers, and he just kind of quietly whispers it back. Oh, no kanji today, because today is the day I decided she's going to actually trigger. Oh, actually, no, I think...
Hey.
No, it is still kanji, that's right. Ice triggering has you skip afternoon classes, which means you still have your after-school section. That's right. I forgot about that. Because you said you'd be back before the last bell, so we actually still will have our afternoon slot. That's good. Yeah, I keep thinking I takes your entire afternoon slot when she triggers, and I forget that she doesn't. She just takes an unused period of time. Yeah, I can't visualize that. And we're not giving up our our what even is the term for bear? We're not giving up hanging out with our gay bear for you, lady. Okay, I wouldn't mind seeing that after the stream. Just don't think what I pick actually matters, so, honestly, I don't think Soji cares about skipping class that much. He's smart enough he doesn't need the class, and if somebody else wants to do that, well, it's not really any of his business. He's the dude you'd go to tell him that you're skipping class so he knows where you are if you don't show back up. Probably why he does it. He actually wants people to be able to trust him with that information. So if something happens or they get hurt, he knows where to look and how to help. And yeah, she's gonna make us carry her stuff. We are a donkey.
Of course.
Yeah, do you see why I don't like I? Like, she does get better later in the social link, but good lord is she insufferable to start with. Also, that's a familiar face in the background. Or I should say a familiar outfit. I feel like that's more a sense of alarm rather than a sense of heartwarm. And unfortunately, Ai has an arcana she really does not deserve. But there's nothing we can do about that. Oh, hello! Thank you for the follow!
See ya.
So how do you sneak into class when your desk is in the middle of the room, Soji? Alright. I believe we need we need one of the top floors of one of these buildings to start this. Sorry, Ko, no time today. Is it you? I believe this is her. This is how we start it. If you're a first year, why in the world are you on the second floor? Also, yeah, as you can see, the rumors about Kanji flew a bit further than we thought. I do like the fact that Soji wants to look into this and see for himself. And we go talk to Kanji. I really like his summer outfit, though I don't know how he doesn't get in trouble for this. Also, I believe it's a temporary tattoo on his shoulder. It's never clarified in game, but I'm almost certain it is. Also, I find this kind of funny because you can talk to Kanji before this, and he acts totally normal about it when you do. But, when you start the social link, he doesn't. I feel like you were intended to start it immediately, and they pushed it back for some reason. Come on, we gotta talk for a bit, Kanji.
What is it?
I believe it's a flaming skull on his shirt. We're not here to tell you off, dude.
Huh.
Probably because we live with one.
Huh?
I love how horrified he is when you bring it up. No, we're not really suspecting you. Honestly, I don't think Soji cares about that. Oh, poor Kanji. I really like Kanji because he just starts out so tough looking and he's a giant sweetie. Oh my god, it's so cute! Yeah, basically, that's a good way to put it! Pretty much! I also do like the fact that it does note that I think one of the reasons I like Kanji's social link so much is that it tells you from the start Kanji wants to change and be better, and he admits he needs help for it. It's just so upfront about it. I really like it a lot. Like, I like the ones where you just change gradually while hanging out with him as friends, but just something about him outright telling you he needs help to be a better person is just so cute. Well, maybe not cute, but it's nice. It's touching. And Kanji can now die for us. Though I will say, as funny as it is, the die for us thing is a little bit of a misnomer. The blow is only if it would kill Soji. So, like, if Soji has 2 HP and there's like a 5 HP blow, they'll still take it. It's more it's less die for you
Later.
and more they will protect you from dying. And, well, I don't think it'll ever actually happen until we get to the final boss.
Welcome
I
home.
find kanjis incredibly hilarious. Like, Yosuke and Yukiko will shove you out of the way. Kanji just drop kicks you in the face to get you out of the way. I don't know why he doesn't break Soji's nose with that. More Nanako time! Oh, it's another rank. This would be her rank 8, I think? Oh, Dojima! No, I think she has one more rank for that before this. 'Cause I don't remember her being at rank 9.
Yeah.
Yes, we have one more Nanako time to go and then she'll be maxed out. I really do like the fact that apparently through her social link, Dojima warms up to her some, like this. I wish you could see it on screen, but it does also make them feel more three-dimensional, that they have their own things they're doing when you're not around.
Yeah.
God, this is so cute! Shh, no spoilers. You know, it'll be okay.
Yay! Good night.
Hinting that something is going to happen is kind of borderline, so, at least with twists. Something that's very obviously going to happen, not so much, but...
Oh.
Hey, Yukiko. You know what, Pi? I think you're right. It looks like it is her jacket. Her jacket is tucked under her collar. Do I have an I should have an Emperor persona. I think I picked one up in anticipation for Kanji Social Link. Oh, we're definitely going to pick up ingredients, Yukiko, after that last meal you made. I want to make sure you don't get anything too toxic. Sadly, no other Emperor rank. I forgot we had the cooking today.
What do you put in curry again?
Carrots, potatoes, onions, mushrooms, green peppers, and radishes?
I hope that's not what goes into curry.
Are radishes the same as turnips?
Then again, I hate curry, so... Yeah!
Curry's fine, right? It's practically our national food.
We were going back and forth between ramen and curry, but I thought ramen might not be enough for you guys.
That kid sometimes look like Ko, the one that's running past.
I wonder what kind of ingredients Yosuke likes. I get the feeling he's real picky.
He's on another floor, isn't he? Do you want me to go ask?
Ah, no need. Plus, he said he needed to get ready for something.
I think it's a jacket.
Hey, Chie, you use potato starch for curry, right?
Of course you do.
Otherwise, the sauce wouldn't thicken.
Also, this whole thing
And
just...
we need potato starch and some flour, too.
Like, all of this sounds repulsive to me, and I can't tell
There are different kinds
because...
of flour. Oh, which should we get? All-purpose?
Because they're
Or
bad at
whole
it, or
wheat?
because it's just naturally bad, because I don't eat curry.
Whole wheat sounds healthy. Let's get that one. And here they are. Chili peppers. It's not curry if it isn't spicy.
Well, let's just get everything that seems right. Oh, how about some kimchi, too? And some ground pepper.
I feel like Soji's just crying internally.
There's two kinds, though. Black and white.
Whoa, way to go, Yukiko! The Amagi family sure knows their stuff. Let's get both, just in case.
It was just on the thing, Chie.
Oh, yeah. We'll need some special ingredients, too, to spice things up.
I remember seeing something on TV about that. I think it was chocolate, coffee, yogurt.
I do like that 5 came with,
How
like,
about mint chocolate? I love that
actual
stuff.
recipes.
I don't like coffee that much, though. Oh, I can drink mocha, so let's get that.
Because there are so many ingredients
What
you
about
can
some
do with
seafood? That should make the sauce
a
taste
coffee and curry. It's just so curious how many various recipes there actually are for those things. Also, yeah, I think that's partly it. Partly from experience,
Welcome
and
home.
partly because Soji's such a good cook, he just has no idea. Or rather, it's not that he has no idea, he just knows this is gonna end bad. Let's spend some more time with Dojima. That's probably why I've never eaten it. I have too many things that'll make me sick. And a lot of stuff gets mixed into curry, so it's just easier not to eat it. Which sounds kind of unfortunate, considering I actually really, really like spicy food a lot. But I don't get to eat spicy food very often, and it makes me very sad. The one thing I miss the most for spicy food is my father's homemade beef jerky. Oh god, it was so good. It burnt your mouth something fierce, but it was delicious. Oh, it's a cake with coffee cups!
Oh,
That's so cute, Dojima! This is one of the reasons why I say I like Dojima a lot, despite his problems, is, like every other most other characters in this game, you can see he's honestly trying to change. I'd like that a lot if you want to try that. I'd be willing to try it. Way to get us sweets to distract the little kid with, Dojima. Good job.
yeah.
I wonder what color cups are ours. I've actually never noticed. Do we have the purple or do we have the blue? The pink is obviously Nanako's. Well, stereotypically, but most likely. Considering she does wear pink clothes. Also, I love the little flowers that go above people's head when they're happy. It's just the most adorable little emoji thing. Dojima, buddy, seriously. See a therapist. Please, for all of our sakes, see a therapist.
I think I was scared. Scared to have someone else around. I was afraid we'd become a family, and then I'd lose it all again. I was running away by chasing a guy who'd run away himself. It was almost funny.
Oh, Dojima.
Ah.
And like Nanako, Dojima is actually ready to max. Next chance so we get a link.
Thanks.
Once those two are maxed, I can start using nights to work on understanding, and then start using nights to work on the job. Once we finally max out understanding. And now it's time to go to hell.
Picking up all that trash was murder on my back. I can't believe someone threw away an entire bike.
Who throws away a
Litterers
bike?
should have to deal with their own garbage. Anyways, time for dinner. Man, I'm starving.
The fact they make you do manual labor without any pay?
Dude, the girls cook just for us. Not that I expect much out of Chie, but Yukiko's got the full tradition of the Amagi Inn behind her food. You know it's gonna be out of this world.
Yep. I think you can say you feel
Hey,
ill.
what's the matter?
You feel ill.
Is it okay if I have yours? I can't wait to dig in.
Should we taste this? Only if you do it first.
Oh man, here it comes.
Sorry for the wait. We put a lot of love into it.
Uh-huh. Love.
Oh, really? That's kind of cliched, but still awesome. Okay then, chow time.
Yeah, the food is that bad.
What the hell is this? I mean, what kind of... Curry's supposed to be, like, really spicy or kind of mild. This just stinks. And it's gritty, too. It's somehow both gritty and slimy, and it's got squishy parts in it. It's so freaking nasty, I can't even swallow it.
Well, it just didn't mix too well, but it does offer a wide variety of textures.
It's nauseating.
Come on, it's not that bad. That's just your opinion.
I'm telling you as a friend, don't do it. I wouldn't even joke about trying that slop.
No, I think Yosuke's right on track here with how awful this is being made to see. Also, it doesn't really matter which one you pick. This is kind of a false choice. Because they're going to make you eat it anyway, but if you go eat it and you have the courage for that, you get social link points with both the girls. I don't really want to show it. I don't really want to show anything from the animation.
We're sorry.
Sorry.
What are we gonna do? Our group's the only one without food. I mean, if it was even slightly edible, that'd be one thing. But I'm not taking another bite of this mystery food X.
Something smells good.
Hey, Hanako. You wouldn't happen to have any extra curry left, huh? Come on, give us some! We're begging you! We're starving to death here!
No way. I'm on a diet right now, so this is all that I made. It has to last me.
All that you made, it's like a bucketful.
Ah, yes, the walking fat joke.
Oh, I wonder if there's any way we can get something delivered here.
Hey, remember how I said that
But our cell phones don't get service up here.
Persona 4 does have its own problems?
And dinner time's almost over.
That's one of them.
All right, back to your tents. Men's tents are this way, and the girls' tents are that way. Come on, people, look alive! Youngsters like yourselves should hurry up and get to bed after they eat. It's now time for us teachers to have some off to bed! Lights out!
You guys are gonna pay for this.
Night.
No, he just wants them to go to bed so that the teachers can all get drunk. But yeah, Hanako is basically a walking her aren't fat people gross and hilarious because they're so awful sort of joke, and it's...
Damn it, I'm so hungry. And how the hell did you end up here?
My teach threatened to hold me back a year if I didn't show. And the first year's tent is all quiet, like someone died.
Well, if you were in there with him, I'm not surprised.
Is it just you two in this tent?
Also, this is a huge tent.
The other guys called in sick. Smart move.
So it's okay if I hang out here?
Okay, so just a quick warning. This is another one of the offensively homophobic scenes, so just kind of sigh and try to remember Yosuke is closeted. Because that's the only way this doesn't feel, like, cringe-inducing, and even then, it's still pretty bad.
Hey, you're a stand-up guy, senpai. Don't worry, I won't make any trouble for you. They won't catch me unless we raise a ruckus.
Would it actually matter? You're a boy, Kanji.
All right, you can sleep over there.
Dude, there's a huge rock under there. How am I supposed to sleep? Hurt like hell.
Who puts a tent on a rock?
Pipe down. Didn't you say you weren't gonna make any noise?
Yo, Senpai, can't you go just a little further back?
Nope. There's a slope just past here. I'd roll down the hill in my sleep.
Who's in charge of pitching
You
your
don't like it here,
tents?
go back to the first year tent.
They did a horrible job. This is not safe.
Hey, wasn't your teacher some guy called King Moron? That guy stopped me outside earlier and he pissed me off so bad I was about to lose it. He was going on and on about when I was in middle school, when he doesn't know shit about any of that. Not only that, he was bullshitting about how I'll be expelled immediately if I cause trouble. That ain't funny, man.
Yeah, that guy set a speed record for jumping to conclusions.
I don't think you can talk, Yosuke.
Check this out, right? I heard it from a guy in my class. He said that asshole was talking shit about the 2 girls who died.
Yeah, he
King Moron was talking about Ms. Yamano and Saki-senpai?
did it straight to our faces, Yosuke. Why are you so shocked?
It was like, it's no surprise that people who are unfaithful or run away from home meet a bad end. I don't know, maybe he was exaggerating. Everyone seems to hate that son of a bitch Muraoka.
Damn, I could just picture him saying that. He never shut up about me either when I moved here last year. Not that I remember anything he said.
Even if it's only a little true, it still pisses me off. The dickhead's a damn teacher, for God's
Did you
sake.
just rob Kanji's bag, Yosuke?
Nah, don't waste your energy getting pissed at that clown.
Yeah, you got a point. Wait a sec. What are you eating?
Animal crackers?
What the? Those are mine! Damn it! I was so pumped about finding the penguin today.
Oh yeah, didn't you link those crackers
Penguin?
pie, and weren't they like the most adorable things?
Secret animal cracker! You were eating them and you didn't know that?
Are you serious? Well, you should have said something.
You shouldn't have looted his bag!
Oh well.
Aw, this isn't gonna fill me up. Let's just go to sleep.
That's all you gotta say for yourself after taking my snacks?
I'm kind of on Kanji's side here. That was kind of a dick move, Yosuke.
Kanji, don't you have more space on your side?
Yosuke, you've got plenty of space. Don't whine.
And I can't sleep over there, or my back's gonna break.
He's not even near you.
Oh, okay.
I'm between the two of you. Chill out.
Hey,
Yeah?
Oh boy, here it comes.
why'd you come to this tent?
I already told you. Jeez, wrong with you?
This is as good a time as any, so I want you to be honest with us.
Okay.
Are you really, you know,
Am I really what?
what I mean is, are we gonna be safe alone with you?
What?
He's not a rapist, Yosuke.
What the hell's that supposed to mean? I already told you guys I'm not like that.
This is why I brought up the closeted thing again.
Well, then why are you all hot and bothered about it? That's just more
Because
suspicious.
I just want to punch him in this scene.
Hell no! We settled this already, damn it. Right now I'm, well, how do I put it?
Oh God, don't trail off like that. You're freaking me out.
Yosuke,
I'm trying to tell you that I have no problem being around girls now.
I brought duct tape, right? I could use it on his
Can
mouth.
you prove it?
Prove it.
Because if you can't, we're gonna be stuck here all night,
no.
half scared to death.
There's no we.
To hell with this. If that's what you really think of me, then I'm gonna go hit the girls' tent right now.
Wait, well that's a little extreme. You don't have to go that far. They'll expel you if they find you. Don't tell me you forgot. King Moron's got his eye on you.
You're the one who worked him up for no reason, Yosuke.
Let that stop a man like me.
Dude's seriously going for it. Hey man, you gotta stop him. Also,
I love the not my problem part, admittedly. Even Even if I don't really find this scene funny, considering the homophobia, that part's still kind of amusing.
You think I'm gonna put up with this crap? I'll show you guys. To hell with King Moron. No one's stopping Kanji Tatsumi, damn it.
Kanji.
Ah!
Hey, wait! What a putz. I declare myself not responsible for anything that happened.
No, you caused this. You caused this, Yosuke, and it is 100% your fault.
Now I get why we're the only 3 in here.
I can't sleep.
I'm hungry too. I should have eaten a little more of that curry.
Might have knocked us unconscious.
Sheesh, we can't sleep, we can't walk around. I wonder what Teddy's doing right now. Being alone all day is pretty rough when you think about it. You know, a while ago, he...
That does it! Yukiko, we're out of here!
Where'd we go, though? I don't think climbing down the mountain is a good idea.
So why are you sleeping in your jumpsuits?
Do you think she'd stop snoring if I covered her nose and mouth?
No, Yukiko!
No. Yukiko, no!
Bad Yukiko!
I can't take it anymore!
No plotting murder!
Whoa, who's there?
Hey, are you guys still up? What are you doing here? This is the guy's side.
Let us in.
Don't be ridiculous. If King Moron finds out, we'll all be expelled. Go back to your tent.
We can't.
Are there any rotten apples out and about? Any indecent students out there?
Yeah, I wasn't joking.
All right, hurry up and get in.
The teachers are totally smashed.
So why are you two here?
Well, it's Kanji-kun. He's out cold.
I don't know what happened. He just came in and then he fainted all of a sudden.
It's implied.
That's all. Right, Yukiko?
It's implied Chie kicked him right in the face so hard he passed out.
So there was no way we could sleep with him lying there, and you know, if we woke him up, he might have made a fuss.
It's never, like,
That's why we left him
directly stated, but it is heavily implied that
What? That makes no sense.
Chie brutalized him by accident.
Suddenly fainted.
He just burst in and she just roundhoused him in the
Being
face.
insolent and being indecent are very different things.
You're drunk. Why are you still awake?
It's him. He's right outside. Hey, turn the light off.
Hey, are you two in there? Answer me!
So how does he know who's in what tent?
Huh? Ah, so you're in there. Is Hanamura already asleep?
Yes, sir. Fast asleep, sir.
Oh, Yosuke.
Don't get cute, Hanamura. Shut up and go back to sleep. Ugh. I think I had one too many. I'm so sleepy.
There goes a couple years off my lifespan.
No joke. We were nearly expelled.
Hey, this is you guys' fault.
were we supposed to do? Anyways, we can't leave now. We'll sneak out before the others wake up tomorrow. Is that good enough for you?
What are you so pissed off for?
Hey, you better not try any funny stuff while we're asleep. Is that clear?
Hey, we didn't say you could... Damn it. You owe us for this.
So this next upcoming scene is honestly just as bad. I don't like the school camp out. The majority of it is just very cringy and unfunny and uncomfortable. And it's about to get even more uncomfortable, so strap in for that.
Looks like we're the only ones here. What's wrong? Got a stomachache?
No, it's just... I thought I got pissed and ran out of the tent last night. It's so weird. Was it a dream? I woke up. I was in Yosuke's senpai's tent.
It was a dream. It must have been a dream.
Significantly more uncomfortable
Okay.
crap and homophobia than
All
a
right,
real
then,
camp out.
Let's get swimming.
Are you seriously taking a swim? I'll pass. I'm still all
You'll see what I mean, because this scene is painfully uncomfortable,
What are you looking at
cringy,
us
and
for?
awful.
If you guys want to swim, go right ahead.
You know, you two still owe us.
Huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa. We are not going in there. I mean, we do owe you, but,
Just because it forces the protagonist to be gross as well.
Oh, yeah. We don't have swimsuits with us. Man, of all the luck.
Yeah, it really is unfortunate.
I like the rainbow though. That's at least a pretty view.
Oh, I see how it is. We put up with your dinner, we save you from King Moron, and you won't even have some fun with us in the river.
This is partly why it's bad.
No. It's really too bad. It'd be no problem.
Yosuke
Just
goes
have
full
swimsuits.
insufferable asshole for this whole camp out, and it's just,
Ta-da! I've got you covered.
yeah.
They're Juness brand originals from our brand new line of swimwear that just came in for the summer. I had a clerk friend of mine choose them for me. Pretty swanky, huh?
Dude, that's just wrong.
Like, I guess this is supposed to be
Did you have those this whole time?
funny, but it's just uncomfortable.
Come on, let's all go swimming.
And puts Yusuke in a bad light he really doesn't
What should
deserve.
we do, Yukiko?
It'd be no problem if I just had a swimsuit. You know, we really were looking forward to dinner.
Because this is all just...
I wonder what would have happened if we didn't help you guys last night.
This is creepy and manipulative and awful.
We get it already. Sheesh, never let things go.
And honestly, I just find this really out of character.
All right, that's more like it.
Like, Yosuke was always kind of forward, but this is just painfully out of character for him, it feels
Well,
like.
those two go to get changed.
Come on, let's get in.
That's why this entire section I just keep repeating to myself, remember he's closeted, remember he's closeted.
Whoa. Man.
Stop staring like that.
Hey.
Okay, I misremembered. At least it didn't make your protagonist be creepy, because being able to just tell them they look cute is not too bad, though, it is kind of bad you can't call Yosuke out on this, but that's not unique to this game, unfortunately.
Where did that come from?
Man, this is going even better than I expected. Kind of makes up for having to eat that mystery food X last night.
Yeah, I hate the whole camp out.
And come on, you guys got to admit I chose some good suits. Those girls might be childish on the inside, but I bet they're gonna turn into some fine-looking women before
This is
too long.
really out of
Don't
character,
you think
and
so?
it's very uncomfortable. Oh right, you are actually forced to be a total weirdo creep. Like, neither of these options are any good. I hate this entire scene. Random.
You guys crossed the line.
At least it's over soon.
Definitely.
I generally mash through this one whenever it comes up.
It's freezing! You didn't have to push us in.
Who cares? You were going in the river anyway.
No, the game interprets it as I don't know that they're going to become
They brought this on themselves. Sheesh, aren't they the worst?
hot
Kanji-kun?
women, and it's just as bad.
Hey, you've been awful quiet. Are you feeling okay?
Oh, so yeah, this is what I mean
Don't
by
tell me the injuries from yesterday are still.
it's implied Chie broke his face. And Kanji has a bit of a nosebleed.
What?
It's actually never clarified what caused the nosebleed. But since this game is fairly realistic, I don't think it was a nosebleed.
That was close.
It was an arousal sort of nosebleed. I think it was because of whatever Chie did to him.
What was that for? I didn't do anything.
Also, this is gonna get even worse.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
I have to actually take my headphones off because this is gonna get gross.
Do you hear something over there?
So that's why no one else was here. Good thing we noticed before we went in.
Senpai.
Don't say it.
So yeah, that was a school campout. Raging homophobia, raging out of character, deeply creepy, manipulative, gross stuff. And that. The only thing funny is the food joke. The rest of it's just... I hate it so much. Thankfully, that is the worst section of the game. Nothing ever actually goes back to that section. But God, I wish that that whole thing had been cut out. It's just... so awful. Maybe we can at least hang out with Kanji today and make it better. I think he just hangs out in front of the textile shop on free days. Also, since it's not raining, let's go pick up that lady at the floodplain. The floodplain. The FUD I believe this is the first of our bathhouse quests. Maybe? Actually, that might be in Yukiko's castle. Let's see if she tells us. Oh, it is Kanji's bathhouse. We need one of the keys that is hanging in the Fuzz's stomachs. Kitty we can't do anything with. Alas, poor kitty. I also like the pretend to be busy one. This is actually in the, in Saki's dungeon. It's just like Yosuke's weapon, we just go pick it up. I don't know that I am all that comfortable giving this guy a bottle of mind booze, but not our problem. This is an interesting girl. Alright, so she's not up on the top, so she must be down here. Or not? Okay. I'm looking for the girl who wrote the thing on the Enma. I still think it's a girl. Yes, he wants the commonest dirt healing item. Okay, so Maverick was wrong. He told me she was on the riverbank. Oh, this is the one where I get to feed the kitty. It's feeding a cat. Of course I'm gonna do it. Oh, here she is. No, I remember how to do this. I need to talk to Chie. And she'll give me what I need to get to this girl. Problem is, I don't know where Chie is. She might be in the shopping district north, and if so, I can talk to her and see if I can resolve that now. Not... Are wedding veils not really well known? I knew what a wedding veil was when I was like 6. Also, this woman makes my heart break. Yep. So everything we're picking up now is the bathhouse. Maverick was apparently correct, and you have to finish the first dungeon set of quests before they'll give you the next dungeon set of quests. There's Kanji up there. You'd think coal would be something really... easy to find. I'll get you coal just to shut you up. Huh, interesting. Okay, there's Kanji. I got a few more people to talk to. Oh god, it's you! Rival school. You didn't even go to our school and you tried to hit on Yukiko? You know what? I agree. Please just get away from me. He's got the dead fish eyes. Oh god, somebody save me. Weirdo. He's halfway through the fishman transformation. Run away. There's a liquor store. And I have at least grabbed everything from everybody that I can see. I'll have to talk to everyone in the school as well.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a wolf on today. Ah, yes, good. I thought I picked up an Emperor Arcana.
Yeah.
Kanji, let us flee from the fishman! Hurry! Also, this restaurant is like literally a walk across the street from his textile shop. I'm really jealous. Oh god, that's adorable! His mom is the most adorable thing. You barely see her, but she's just so cute. I'm pretty sure that's a wolf on his shirt. I'm gonna have to actually look that up when we get off stream. Now I wonder if Kanji's the type to actually get those, like, sort of hippie-ish shirts with moons and wolves and stuff, because I love those shirts. No, I think he's in the right. You walked in and started harassing him for no reason. You deserve a ton of snark right back, you twit. 90% of people in Inaba are just giant twats. Also, I say this, and I mean this in a very positive way, Kanji is very much a mama's boy. He loves his mom so much. It's just wonderful. I really do love how he's like the fluffiest teddy bear on the inside. Honestly, he hasn't, like... He's gotten into violent fights with biker gangs, sure, but he hasn't done anything to, like, anybody innocent. There's no reason for the cops to be so suspicious or nasty to him. I don't understand. I guess he's just getting harassed because he's a delinquent? Also, what in the world is Fiala Piety? You've got a bigger vocabulary than I do sometimes, Kanji. Yeah, pretty much. Like, we know that he's beaten up biker gangs a couple of times, and that's literally it. He's kind of scary, but he's not assaulted anybody or robbed anybody. Though I think that's the whole point, is the whole idea is that Kanji is being completely profiled. That's part of why his shadow had such a problem, because of the way society looked at things around him. Also, I will say that maxing the Emperor is going to be on my priority list. Partly because he's a party member, and partly because, let's face it, I just really like Kanji. I think his story is actually one of the most engaging in games I've seen. Huh, I see. Also, this has one of the, I think, funniest lines in his social link for just how lame it is. But it's lame in a way that's hilarious and just so Kanji. Kanji.
Well...
I just love that line. I'm gonna renovate your ass. Also, I think that might be another problem. Kanji is just so used to chasing people off, he just immediately goes to a really bad threat. And people just don't know he won't actually act on the threat. Also, I love the Aya owner. Works for me.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, it's just one of the lamest lines, and yet I love it. It's just so Kanji. The whole backtracking flailing.
That concludes Rise Kuchikawa's statement regarding her temporary leave of absence from the entertainment industry. We're short on time, so if anyone has any remaining questions, we ask that you please keep them brief.
I'm Ishioka from Ladies View. It says here that you'll be recuperating. Are you facing physical problems?
No, my health isn't an issue.
Psychological problems, then?
Wow.
What?
Rumor has it you'll be staying with your relatives, but isn't that in Inaba where the murders have been taking place?
This dude needs a punch.
Huh?
Is it true that they run a traditional tofu shop? Will you be helping out with the family business?
No more questions. This press conference is over. Clear the way, please.
Also, meet the character I absolutely loathe the most in this game.
Is Rise-chan quitting her job on TV?
Who knows? But if this is her hometown, we'll have to deal with everyone who's trying to get a glimpse.
She's got an awful personality, she's got an annoying voice, and we're going to hear her
Tired of
endlessly.
diets. Enough with going to the gym. Good thing there's something even I can handle.
Calorie Magic is made for those worried about their calorie intake and body fat. It'll slim you down in no time.
Rise Kujikawa, huh? The one good thing about this town was that it had nothing of note. Now we get all the buzz. What's going on?
And when I say we have to suffer her a lot, I mean a lot. Rise never shuts up. So I just find her... Like I said, I already disliked her personality because I think it's awful. But because she's so chatty, it's like twice as bad. Yeah, basically. I'm just gonna give that heads up warning. Rise is incredibly creepy because the moment whenever we actually get her, she decided, okay, you protagonist, you now my boyfriend, come here. And she will not let it go. She is constantly clingy and overly possessive and just creepy, even though you just never even agreed to anything with her. It's just freaky and uncomfortable as all get out. That's when I mentioned Sojiro earlier. Like, I can see what they were trying to do with Rise, but it just comes off so creepy and honestly like she's trying to force herself on you, and it's just very, very uncomfortable. But that's a bridge to cross when we get there. Unfortunately. So I just realized Soji's animation is very weird looking. He looks like he's sort of crab shuffling.
Yo.
Hey, there he is. You've been coming to school pretty often lately. What's up?
It's this annoying thing called the mandatory attendance policy.
Man, seeing you here kind of reminds me of the school campout.
I thought we were all gonna forget about what happened.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever. So hey, you guys see the news?
News? Oh, that stuff about Rise Kujikawa taking a break from showbiz. I wonder why. She was just getting popular lately.
Just goes to prove that being an idol is tough work.
I don't understand how she's popular. I genuinely do not.
Huh? You don't know her? Dude, what's wrong with you? She's all over the media.
I think Kanji's just curious because they don't really have anything else to talk about.
It hasn't been that long since her debut, but at this rate, she'll be a top-class idol in no time. To be honest, I'm a fan too. She's such a cutie pie!
A cutie pie? What are you, 80? But I think she used to live here, so she must have a lot of local fans.
The news said she's going to her grandmother's tofu shop, right? Do they mean Marukyu?
Marukyu?
Marukyu Tofu. Our inn was serving their tofu until recently.
Oh, that place in the shopping district. I pass by it all the time. Wait, does that mean I can meet Rise if I go to her tofu shop?
Rise is at least tolerable in this first part, which is unfortunate because she's rather quiet.
Hey, aren't we getting a little sidetracked from the point here? Wait, did you forget
I
about
should say
the murders?
depressed, but...
You're the one who said the connection between the victims might be the TV. She could be the next target.
Come on, it's not like Rise started showing up on TV just recently. Also, how could Rise be connected to the incidents so far?
I wondered the same thing, so I did some research. It seems that she had no personal interaction with Miss Yamano. They've just been on the same show once or twice.
She's been an idol for a while now, but she's the talk of the town thanks to the news last night. And she is moving here after all.
So if our assumptions are correct, she fits the pattern. She'll probably be targeted next. And if she is, that narrows down the killer's methods even further.
What's that supposed to mean?
Kanji-kun, listen real carefully. If Rise is next, then that lets us rule out our theory that the targets have to be connected with the first case.
Don't be a condescending
and
fuck.
that means the killer's targets are people who've been shown on TV recently. Get it now?
It's not like you actually explained this to him when he first showed up.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Now, we have to keep a close eye on everything Rise does.
I cannot think of
Let's
something
do
more
it.
boring.
Shish, he's all pumped up.
I am going to apologize because for this next section I'm just going to be very bored. Because I don't care about Rise, so I have basically no investment in this part. Like, I don't want her to die or anything, obviously, I just don't care about her. And I would really, really, really wish that there was a way to not have her join your party, but whatever. Also, if you didn't want kids, then you shouldn't have had them. Yeah, no kidding. I think Nakayama-sensei needs to go to counseling. How should I know? I guess Socrates? Why are you sorry? Oh, it's fine. I just really hope we don't immediately go into the next cutscene. I'd like to save and stop. Oh good, we actually gonna have a moment to save.
Oh, Senpai.
Yeah, if that event comes, that means you actually have a, you have a day you can control. I don't want to. Like I said, Rise is actually tolerable when you first meet her, which is kind of sad considering she's depressed, but I don't want to have to deal with all the crap about Rise yet. Mostly because I'm just going to be bored out of my skull the whole time. But it's a spot we gotta get through, so we gotta get through it. But I'll be doing it later. We got pretty far. We actually got to talk to Kanji! Yay! We talked to people who actually mattered. And we saw the one example where they shoved all their bad writers in this game. At least it's just a section, but oh well. So yeah, next time, more stuff. Possibly interesting, possibly not. We'll see.